Hello, everyone, and welcome to How to Build a Strong Team tutorial, the building phase for Isaac and Finland. So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Isabella Saraceni. I am the EST Team Standards Specialist for Isaac in Finland, and I am also currently the LCPP ODT of Isaac in Belo Horizonte, Brazil. And just out of curiosity, I've done my ODV program in Isaac in Finland last year in 2018 summer. And since then, I have been in Finland twice already. It's a country that I really love, and I'm super proud to be working for Isaac in Finland now. So, having said, let's get started, okay? So today we're gonna be talking about the tutorial number one. So we're gonna go through team rules, team purpose, and communicating the team goals, okay? So this will be our focus today. So talking about the building phase, what is it, the building phase, right? So the building phase is the team standards that it has to be delivered by the leader of the team during the first 2 to 3 weeks of the team experience. And it's a phase where these standards will help the leader to create a strong team with an identity, a clarity on what needs to happen next, and also how to do it. Okay? So, just to highlight here, we're going to be talking about the building. Okay? So, let's get started. The first thing that we have to talk about is the team rules. So, the team rules are very important because for people to work together as a group, minimum rules need to be established so that everyone knows what to expect and what not to expect from each other, okay? So during your team day, take a moment of at least 20 minutes for you and your team to talk about the necessary rules for the teamwork, and also you have to establish with them the functional team rules and also team rules related to behaviors. I'm going to explain this better through the examples that I brought to you, okay? So, first of all, what will be your team's routine? I mean, in terms of a quick example, will you have one team meeting a week or more than one? What day should it happen? What time? When will be the working time of your team? So these are related to team roles, okay? So if you establish this correctly with your team, they will get to know what will be expected from them, okay? I mean, in terms of I have to be on Isaac office on Wednesdays because this is the day that I have my office hour, my working time, okay? Things like this. The next is what will be the official means of communication of your team. For example, are you going to use email, WhatsApp group, or what other means of communication as Slack, for example? I don't know. And also, your members don't know. So you have to establish with them what it will be. Okay. And also, something that is super important it's to have established among you yourselves non negotiables for your team. Okay. And what is this? So, this is related to behaviors. So, for example, be on time at meetings is a behavior that it will be a non-negotiable for you and your team. Or reply to sent emails even when it's not an email that is requiring a reply, but it's just a piece of information. But if established with your members that you have to have a reply, at least to say that they received the message, the email, then this will be expected from them, and they will get to know this. And I brought some other examples as well. For example, comply with the established deadlines, attend at least 70% of the team meetings, and working times. So once we have this done, we're gonna have to go through the team purpose. The team purpose is also super important. I would say that it's probably one of the things that is more important in the team because everyone needs to know their why at work. A team purpose can help define this, the why, and set the direction for your team. So, in order for the team to reach a common purpose among themselves, It is first important that all the team members can talk to each other about their personal goals for the membership experience. So just after this individual moment, so only after this, the leader should seek to connect all these goals, all these personal individual goals around a common goal, the team purpose, okay? So to facilitate your members' reflection, I brought to you some asks that some questions that you're gonna do in order to guide them. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna ask them what first brought them to the ISX selection process. Did they have any specific goals in mind? Also, what do they expect from their membership experience? So once this is done, you're gonna have this reflection on each one's individual purpose. You're gonna guide them through their possible common purpose, asking them the following questions. What common points do we have among our goals? What common goal should we have as a team to ensure everyone has their individual goals met? And third, after getting to know the organization a little better, what do you think it should be the purpose of our area for ISAC in Finland? So this will be a moment that you're gonna be just guiding reflections, okay? But I also brought you an activity that will help you to visualize and to clarify all of this to your members. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a flip chart in hand, and you're gonna draw in the center of this flip chart a circle, a huge circle. In this circle, you're gonna put the team purpose, okay, at the end. So once you have drawn this circle in the center of the flip chart, you're going to divide the area around the circle into segments equal to the members, to the number of people in their entire team, okay? So each member, including the leader, including you, will have a segment and must write their individual purpose there. Once this done, in the end, within the center circle, the leader must write the final purpose of the team. So through this activity, in this way, the team will have a visual way to see how their individual goals connect to each other and how they are connected to the team's purpose. Okay? So once this is done, again, let's go and do the communicating the team goals. So the team cannot only work towards achieving goals if they know exactly what you're expecting from them and what role they hold in the team. So these things has to be super clear to each of your members. As the leader, you need to provide a structure for your team and set expectations and priorities as well as assign roles carefully, okay? So the expectations as well as the overall goal should not be fuzzy. For example, a vague goal such as hopefully increase the number of approvals in maybe a few months or so will achieving nothing. Because you need to avoid filler words and be explicit with your members. Then things will be clear to everyone. So you have to establish goals, for example, in this way. Our goal is to increase the approvals of OTV by 5% via strategy X by January 31. So this is much more clear, right? So I brought to you as well an activity suggestion in order to have this communicating team goals done. Okay. So first of all, you're gonna just distribute a blank sheet and one pen to each one of the team. Second, you're gonna ask each of the team to stand up and you're gonna tell them in front of all the others what are their role, their MOS, menstrual of success, and responsibilities within their role, and we'll ask them to write this information you're giving to them down in the paper, okay? Once this done, you're gonna ask the member how he sees his role and responsibilities by connecting to the individual and team goals that were reading in the previous flip chart. This same exercise will be repeated with each of your members, including you, okay? And once everyone has done this, the leader, you, will present the team's goal for the semester. So the whole team goal for the whole semester. But you're gonna do this dividing the whole goal semester month by month and the strategies planned for reaching them and asking members how they see their measure of success connecting to these strategies and to give feedback about these strategies and the goal that you have settled. Okay, it's super important to involve your team in this goal setting because it's a process that if you have everyone involved and giving feedback, this will be the best way to ensure that everyone will be back your goals and do their best. Okay? So that is it in terms of communicating the team goals. And we have done for now for today. I just would like to give you my contact number and also Laura, who is the MC PM and OD, TM and OD of IOSEC in Finland, because if you have any question related to this video, please feel free to contact to us, okay? And I'll be super happy to help any of you, okay? So that's it for today, and thank you. Bye bye.